is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Washington now to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Darts out of the shotgun. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Trying the right side with Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He could do it right there.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and to get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Levis now on 1st down. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is it going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. So it's Leon recovered from that last play. It's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
1st and 10.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun now for Levis. On the move, headed right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Like 13, like 13.
They give to Barkley, left side. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Levis to throw on fourth down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. They'll send him over right. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He throws a bullet down the right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Gets it again. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
1 quarter down for these 2 NFC East teams. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. A handoff to Tracy. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
One play action with Dart. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Good pass from the rookie at Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. A gift to Tracy up the middle. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Second and 12 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those changes.
The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, come on.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. Levis now off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles in a very tough spot on 2nd and long.
Like 13, like 13.
Another try following the sack. He lost it deep left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. And off headed right, Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. From the gun, Levis. Forced out to his right. The right side, caught by Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Levis here on first down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
Andrew Phillips.
Like 54. Yeah, like 54.
Levis throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Barkley, a first down and more. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And he's out a little short of the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Dave York to kick off.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. We'll have him gain up a handful there. It's Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Like 13, like 13.
From the 27. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 39.
Throwing now on first down. Levis. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Running right, it's Barkley. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Barkley gets it on third down. Into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. The turn starts from the goal line. He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Darts looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Here's Darts. Escapes the pocket. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going on first down. It's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. Clark gonna throw again. Hits his running back. And this is only gonna be a small gain to the 42. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
He arrived as the ball did to break things up. They're left with fourth down here.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Dart gonna go for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They tightened up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's gonna be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing him into coverage, but sometimes...
And he is into the end zone from Philadelphia. Touchdown. The Eagles were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Under the gun this time. Here's Darts. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Darts out of the shotgun. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So they're left facing third and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Short pass brought in. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
At their own 3-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Like 49. Like 49.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They go to Barkley again. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Pickup of 2 here, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He race this across the 25. Past the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Handoff now. Judkins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Hey, let's go. Reload. Let's go.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
I'm back. Minute 2. Mayday.
4th down, here's Levis. It's caught by Wilson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Gonna run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles approaching win number 7 on the year. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. Levis out of the pistol. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the fourth. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Darts back to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
Second and 10 now. Chased out to his right. Trying to push it deep down. Big gain downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Giants cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Running left. This is Barkley. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
They're going to pass it here. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. It's not like we've heard this before, Brock. They score again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Now Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. All right, here we go. Second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.